Hi guys, Showmofo here, back with some more awesome Robocraft fun for you all. And yes, I'm building myself a 15 million RR version of this to play with the four fine fellows. You may well have already seen it in action. So let's carry on with the build. Let's see where we've got up to. Okay, so as you can see, I've put the windscreen back in white. I believe I need this here also. And I've dropped a couple of T9s back onto here. So we're still on the 15 mil. I've messed around putting some rudders in here, so I think we'll be okay. Hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. We can keep this to 15 mil now that we've got rid of all that pesky TX armor. And I've just noticed here we've got a bit of a gap. So let's fill this in and pop you there. And just, oh, I can't see which way round that is meant to be, so I'm just going to pop you there like that. Okay. So, and also, should this, not sure about taking that all the way back there. And then not having that orange around here. Let's come in here. I can't see which way it's turning. There we go. And drop you up there. And let's have you like that as well. Okay, how does that look? Not so sure. Not so sure about it. I might just take you out of there. And you out of there. Let's pop you back like that. And it doesn't want me to. I think the wings are interfering. Okay, so. Ah, it's because that's done like that. Okay, let's connect it to the bottom. Oh, it's so tricky when you've got all kinds of things in the way. No, that's the wrong way round. There we go. Okay, so we've got that in. Now I need to go and check on the other design. And I think before we get any more stuff done, we need to have the rudders and things in place. So I need to count this off and see where we're going with the rudder design. Okay, so if we count from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we build up our tail part. Okay, so let's get that bit done first. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, what have I just done? I just switched out. And then we start building up our tail part, I believe. I think this is how it goes, although I'm not terribly sure. I'm just going to have a quick look back and confirm this. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This comes up into here, and we have that. Yes, this is correct. And we have a Mark 7. Okay, let's see how we do with this. Are these also Mark 7s? Yes, they are. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on here like so. We're still at 15 mil. Drop those two down there, ready to go in. We're still at 15 mil. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good. Let's see what we do on the rest of this. Okay, so if we come in and have a look, below this is a square, and then we have this. That comes around like that, and then we have this on top. Okay, so let's try and get that made. Okay, so we're going to have a square here. This is going to go like this. So I guess that's going to be like that. And then I think we have this on there like that. I think anyway, and let's get these on here. Okay, I think that's how it goes. I'm just going to go back and check and see what needs to be done next. Okay, so that looks right. Let's just have a quick look inside the bay. So what have we got? We've got a vapor trail on here. That's done like that. Let's try and get this radar in if we can, and then start swapping the jets over. Okay, can we get this in here without yes, we're still on 15 million. That's awesome. Do we have the vapor trails? Do we? I think it's an important time to get the vapor trails on here if we can. I believe we have a set there, and I think we have a double set on here. Oh yes! Oh, it's looking quite splendid. I'm really quite enjoying the look of this. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to get this out and tested. And hopefully it is also battle worthy. Okay, so now we've got to start filling in jets, and of course the landing gear on the underneath of this. I've got bits missing here, yeah, because at some point along here I've got the landing gear to figure out, so I think I'll try and get the landing gear in and then have a look at the jet placement on it. Okay, so yeah, I've got that in the right place, I believe. Now let's have a look at this. This is 3 back and it's just on there. It's just a set that come down and join onto those, and then we have a couple of these. Okay, so just for the time being, I'm just going to place those on there. Let's get, oops, wrong button. Let's get the one of these, and it was 2 in, and then I think it was just this. Okay, I think that's how we had it. Let's see. Oh yes, actually, I think that would be quite nice as that. I may even on the undercarriage continue some of this, so that looks quite nice. Let's get these in. I think that's at least going to go to there. I'm not sure how this goes, so let's take a look at that next. Oh no, and I've just noticed we're at 16 million. Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh, 16 million. What was it? Was it these? No, it's clearly not those. I think we've just used too many blocks. And are these 10s? Are these 10s that are on the other design? I don't know what's going on here because I've taken all of the TX out. I'm using the same wings, I believe, Mark 8 and Mark 7s. I'm going to have to go in and check on the other design to see what we've got. Okay, so let's have a quick look at these weapons here. What are they? Let's see how many T10s have I got. I've got 2 at the moment. Okay, so if I select you and get rid of them, I've now got 4. Okay, so those are indeed T10s. I believe these are also T10s. No, they're not. Okay, what were they? Were they 9s? Ah. Yeah, I think they were 9s. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so we've sorted that out. Let's take a look while we're here at how this resolves. So this just builds into this like that. Okay, and we have a jammer as well, a little Mark 5 jammer just after that. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of these. That drops us to 11. These, I believe, go somewhere like that. That gets us onto 12 million. Gosh, we might have room. We might have room for some TX. Is that a 9 as well? No, that was much lower. That must have been an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. So we're now at 12 million. So I've got a lot more leeway, but we're going to have to put jets on here as well. So that's probably what it is. So let's get this bit built out. And this just has, I believe, have we got one here? Believe that just goes there like that, which is quite nice. And then we need our jammer, And it's a Mark 5 one. Just there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Now I'm just going to copy straight over the jets onto the back wing. And then we're almost done. That's really quite nice. Enjoying the look of this. Okay. I think I may well. Is that a little tip there? How does that look? I'm not terribly sure about that. I know. Let's get a solid one. That looks quite nice. There we go. That's looking rather splendid. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Okay, and I think on this one, I might even take it in two. There we go. Yeah, I quite like the look of that. Good stuff. Let's go and get some of these jets on there. Okay, so to save me a little bit of time, I'm not even going to guess what these jets are. I'm just going to grab them and stick them in place. So this one is 2 in from there, and that looks like a quite big one. You guys can figure this out for yourself, or if I have to buy any, you'll see what I'm getting. But just to hurry this, because I've really got to get these built fast. I've still got a couple more designs that I was actually hoping to record all of them. I might not have time to record the other designs. I might just have to get straight on in and get building. But let's get these jets sorted. Okay, so where do these belong? Just 2 in, and I think they go there. Yep. Okay, that's looking good. And I'm just going to do the same. I'm just going to copy them over and put them in place. They may even be the same ones, who knows? Okay, so let's have a look. I suspect these are all the same jets. If I do that, yeah, that's not changed at all. So let's see if we can get a clue as to what they are. They can't be 9s. Are they 10s? I've got 6 at the moment. Let's have a look. Yes, they're 10s. Okay. So let's get rid of those from there, and let's have a look at the placement. These are just placed 2 apart in on there. Okay. Okay, so let's get these into place. 2 apart. I think 1 there and 1 there. Splendid stuff. Splendid. And of course we've got to get our one on the front here. So let's go and grab that. Okay, so let's find out what this one is. Here we go. Let's just select you now. I haven't got any of these left. So let's try and guess what this is. It's going to either be an 8 or a 7. Has it got the tail fin on it? Doesn't appear to have a tail fin. So I'm going to guess that that's a 7. Let's buy a 7. Okay, yep, so that's a 7. Let's go and put that in place. Okay, so that is just on the front there. That's lovely. Okay, we're at 14 million now. We've got 15 million. So we might get to beef up some stuff. I'm not sure what we'd do. It depends on the other jets. Let's go and have a look at those guys. Okay, so we've got this front bit sorted. I still haven't popped that in. I'll do that in a second. We've got all of these. Now, that's strange. I thought I just bought 1.7. Yeah, I bought 1.7 and I used it. What's going on here? Yet it's still... Ah, good, it's none of those left. Oh, of course, it's this... I was thinking it'd be greyed out in my hand, but it's greyed out when you go to place it, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so let's see what these are. No idea what these are, but that's setback 1. And I think... Yep, that's exactly the same. So we find out what these are when I place them. Okay, so these are going to go here somewhere, right? And let's just have a look. I'm guessing these are sixes. No, they're not going to be sixes. They haven't got... Have they got the tail on them? I don't think so. No, they haven't got the tail on them. Oops. So I think these are fives. I've got 8 of those at the moment. Yeah, they're fives. And there's one there. Okay, and then I think we've got some small ones just on here. And I'm going to guess they're probably fours, I imagine. I'm going to have to buy some. I don't think we've got any fives. Yeah, fives wouldn't fit, so it'd have to be fours. I'm going to need some, so let's just buy some. Let's see, Mark 4s. Okay, I'm just going to buy some, so I've got 8 of those. Okay, so we've got those in place there. Is there any other stuff, any other jets kicking around that we need to have a look at? I'm just going to check back in the other bay. Okay, so let's have a quick look around. No, that appears to be it. That does. So anything else I do, gosh, could I get any TX in on my design? I was hoping to have some TX in there, or should I just up the kind of the jets? Who knows? Let's go and have a look. Okay, so we've got everything in play. What we should have is that there. Oh no, it's actually, it comes out here. I don't like that on there. Weird. On the other design, is it 2 in or is it off the nose? I think it's straight off the nose. Like that, yeah. And that's just to kind of give that jet a little bit of cover. Okay, so we're still at 14 mil. What could we do? What could we do? Well, we could possibly make these a bit better. They were, what were they? They were 5s. So we could replace those with 6s easily. Okay. There we go. Haha. Yes. So we've got some more 10s on there. Awesome. Awesome. Could we also increase that? That was a 5. Let's make that a 6. No problem at all. I didn't want to add something too heavy on there. Let's see. What is that? Okay, none of those cubes left. If we pop another 10... None of those cubes left. Okay. Gonna need to buy some. Now, I might as well get a few of each. So, I'm gonna buy 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Okay. Let's start with a 10. That's 16 mil, even if we get rid of that. Okay. There we go. That's 15 mil, with a 9 on there. Can we get that any further back? Nope, that's where it's going to go. Okay. So, can we get any TX on here? We could get 1 block of TX. 1 little block of TX. So, let's see. That one or that one? I think this one. Let's throw you in there. And then let's get our pilot seat back in. Okay, that is absolutely awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Can we get any other jets on here? Could we get an 8? Yes, we could. Pop. 2 8s on there. That looks ridiculous, though. I'm not sure about that. Just something about the aesthetics of it. I'm not so sure. And also, I have to be careful of the clearance for the wheels. There is very, very little clearance for the wheels on this. Hmm. Let's see. I might just pop one on there, and then get a couple of smaller ones. No, again. Oh gosh, I think actually, what's OP is of course vapor trails. And what are we at? We've got loads and loads of CPU. You can of course throw as many jets on it as you like, but I don't like to have these things looking too big. That also looks a little bit too big for me. I'm not sure about those. Gosh. Let's see. What else could we do? What else could we do? Can't really upgrade that weapon much. There isn't room to increase those. It would be nice to have better thrust on the front, but obviously they're not going to fit. Sevens won't do it. Sixes won't do it. What were they? They fives? Actually, let's just... No, that will that interfere with the gun? I imagine. Yeah, that's going to interfere with the gun anyway. So what were these? It was quite low ones. They were either fives or fours. Must have been fours. There we go. Let me see. Is there anywhere else I could pop in a forwardy thrust on this chap? I'm not sure. Could we up the jammer? Is a good question. Let's try swapping that out for a Mark 7. Yeah, we can have a Mark 7 jammer. Could we have a Mark 9? No. Okay, let's have our Mark 7. Okay, and what was the jet we had on the underneath? Maybe a 7. Okay, and I think it's time to just test this in the practice ground. Okay, so good stuff. Can we land it okay? Is an important one, because I like to be able to reverse if I can land it on the ground. Now, it doesn't really reverse, that is just turning. So we might have to add to the clearance on the wheels a little bit. We should have room for that. And just a note for people who wonder why I have the plasmas on the top, so I can shoot up. So I'm below something, have no problem. Only 3 of the weapons will fire up because of the spread, but I'd rather have 3 that shoot up than none at all. And I can shoot behind me with pretty much a full spread. Let's see, let's just line that up. And what I do is I just line it up as I'm flying. It's a lot easier to do. So targets that are on the side, just line the wings to try and maximize the spread. Shooting forwards, of course, get a full spread. And shooting upwards into the side, wasn't too bad a spread. And of course, depending on the size of the bot, or how close it is to other targets, even those ones that go slightly wild can hit stuff. I'm quite enjoying this. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice bot. So, there we go. And, yeah. Haha, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, let's just go and make some final modifications to this before I sign off and give it a name. And then, who knows, maybe I'll have time to make a build video for the rest of the bots that you'll see in the Four Fine Fellows. Of course, you've probably already seen these bots in action. I don't know. I might have time to get this build video up before the Four Fine Fellows. But if not, obviously, I will have uploaded this after the fact. So you've probably seen this in action, and if you haven't, then the Four Fine Fellows video should be up later anyway. So I don't need to take this out into battle just yet. This will get plenty of action in just a short time. I just need to sort some bits out on this. Okay, so the first thing is the landing gear needs to come down one. So, if we've got anywhere where we can stick the landing gear, let's just pop one on the when they pop one on the front there, or on the sides. Oh, that's such a shame. Let's just stick it back, and of course I didn't have symmetry on anyway. Let's just go like that. That should be enough. Okay, so turn symmetry back on. Get rid of you. Wow, and it's cutting it fine into how many things I can have on here. I was hoping to add a little bit more stuff and do a bit of detailing, but I don't think we can actually get that much stuff on here. No, there you go, that takes us to 16 million. Wow. Okay. So, just 2 cubes takes us to 16 million. Gosh. In that case, what I might do, get rid of you. Oopsie. No, that's 16 million. What a shame. Where do we want these? Where do we want these cubes? Now, is that? I want this more at the front, because with it coming down so much and tilting, it does matter where it is. Okay, so we have that like that, and what I think I will do is just shore that up, and we can't place another cube. No, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to quickly check this to see if it lands any better. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I love the look of this bot. Yes. I am very happy. I don't care how this performs in battle. This is just going to be hella fun to play with. And, wow. I really do enjoy that. That's really quite nice. Yes. Okay, let's land. Oopsie. And then, of course, yes, see, now I can reverse and steer in reverse as well. Before, I think it was just interfering with ground stuff too much. That is really nice. Okay, guys, let's go give this a name. Okay, so what are we going to call this? Well, I think from the stripes on it, it's kind of got to be my Hornet Mk1. Yes, there we go. You guys probably already knew the name the whole time because it will have been in the video description. Haha. So, wow, no surprises for you guys there. But that's awesome. I really like this. I hope it serves me well for the Four Fine Fellows. Please let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy building one. And there you go. You don't even have to upload this from the CRF. You can just go and build one of these yourself. So, that is absolutely awesome. I really do hope it does well. Please let me know what you think of it, and of course, if you enjoy these videos, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget, if anyone's feeling particularly generous, I now have a tea and biscuit fund that you can donate to, should you feel such inclined like. Okay guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!